I'm going to see who's on here today, and I was going to go live on YouTube, but they told me I don't have enough people yet to do that. And I do see my kitties are around, so they may make a visit while we're doing this. And I see Victor is here. Hey Victor, how you doing? Jamila is here. Hey, I'm doing okay, everybody. Just going a little nuts with lockdown, but I am just going for walks in my neighborhood. Jessica, hey Jessica, glad you're here. Viviana, hey everyone. So we're just gonna wait for some more people to get in. Samantha is here. Everybody say hello to Samantha. And Maria is here. Hey Maria. Victor, he says, oh, it's Tiffany. Hey Tiffany. Mary Beth is here. Hi Lori, hope you are well. Yeah, I'm doing as good as I can be with all this crazy stuff going on. Hey Carmen. All right, so gonna wait a little bit more, get some more people in, but what I'm gonna do is kind of go over what's the forecast for this week, and then I'll pull a couple cards for people. Hey Colleen. I'm not going to go through every single person like I used to do, because that can be a little bit much for me. But we're going to do the weekly forecast, and then I'll pick cards here and there. So you want to make sure that when I get to that part, make sure that you put your name up again, because I'm not going to go back and write down on a list. It got to be a little bit too much doing all that. But hey Robin, how are ya? And why don't you guys tell me, what are some of your activities that you're doing while some people are not going outside at all, but if you can, what are you doing? What are you guys filling your time with right now? I can tell you guys, I have 2 cats right by me. They're just sitting here. I don't know if they're gonna get right in the path, but yeah, I've been doing Audible stuff like crazy. I got some Matt Kahn books that I'm listening to, and when I go to sleep, and meditations and all types of crazy stuff. Hey Maritza, how are ya? Jamila said, I started jogging for the first time in my life. Yes, you know, let's hear about some things that you guys are doing that you never thought you would be. Hey Elizabeth Hernandez, hey Aloha. Dancing Butterfly. Carmen Polino, I'm crocheting my whole house. Wow. You can send some of that to me or do a class on it, and I'll be there to watch it, okay? Because I got these little Star Wars crochet guys, and I haven't even started because I don't know what the heck I'm doing. Okay, so we got in a decent amount of people. So here we go. I'm going to kind of go Monday through Friday and just see what's the energy. And Viviana said, cooking, sewing, knitting, and school with my kids. I know that school with your kids can be rough. I've heard from a lot of stressed out moms and readings. All right, so let's see what cards I'm going to use. And both of the cats are up here. I'm waiting for them to make an appearance. So I'm just going to knock on the cards and clear the energy. So let's see, I'm going to use Intuitive Life Coaching. If you've been following me on YouTube, I've been using these ones like crazy. I really like these cards. And let's just see what's the energies for the upcoming week. I know we're already through Monday, so I meant to get on here earlier, but you know how things go. And Annie said, hi, Miss Laurie. Hey, Annie. Samantha says, I've been creating manifestation cards. Oh, yes, that's good. So here we go. Tuesday, Wednesday. So I'm just going to pull one card for Tuesday. So this is kind of for everybody. And then after that, like I said, I'll pull some cards for people that are here. So Monday we have authentic self-expression, and it says be true to who you really are. So I'll pull this a little bit further back. And for this one here, I feel like we're all going through that process of decluttering our homes, looking and seeing what skills we have, what we can, ways that we can contribute to other people's health and sanity. A lot of people are praying. It's all about being true to yourself is kind of the theme for this week. And our card for Tuesday we have is Visionary. Put your creative ideas into motion. So this is for the people out there that maybe they need to write a book or start a class or different things that they need to bring into their lives right now. I feel like they're saying it's time for everybody to think outside of the box, because what's happening right now, we're not just going to magically go back to the way it was. We have to adapt. So I feel like they're saying for a lot of people out there, home businesses and looking how you can perfect things. And they want me to tell you an example of me. I've started up a lot of different things that I'm doing. And I'm going to be doing classes on Zoom and stuff like that for people that want to learn. And I saw Elizabeth said, you look so pretty. Aw, thank you. And the next card we have is for Wednesday. It is creative projects. Make your creative projects a priority right now. But this could also be about relationships, business. For the relationship area, it could be about bringing romance back. Okay, what can we do with all this time that we have inside? So we may see a lot of people having babies later on in the year, or next year. They are saying that this creative projects is about people. They're still pushing people. All your angels are pushing you guys outside of your comfort zones. So let's hear some ideas. What are people working on right now? What are you trying to manifest and create for yourself? And Robin said, wonderful, thank you, as I hope that you are watching my nephew's son and hanging out with my daughter and grandbabies. Ah. And she said, we have been busy with arts and crafts and enjoying nature every weekend in our own yard. Oh yeah, that's great. So the next card we have, Tiffany said, me please. I'm still going through the week. These are kind of general cards for everybody, and then I'll pick cards for you. So Thursday, we have the card environment. It says clear, clean, and declutter your environment. So this is our card for Thursday for everybody. And this could be, sometimes people, because of what's happening, we've laxed on our habits and what is helping us to stay stable and sane in life. So just make sure that you're cleansing, clearing, doing things that you need to for your environment. I also get about people need that sometimes there's some clutter in the home because we're in there too much to kind of sage, kind of make a good path right now. So for Friday, we have, let's see, Friday's card. We have entrepreneur. Look for exciting business opportunities to unfold. Now, this may be for people, I know that I'm lucky that I've been able to continue working. I've actually been very slammed right now, but maybe there's other people that they're not able to work. So make sure that you're looking for new avenues or new opportunities on Friday, okay? And let's see what Robin said. I do need to do more of that. And Samantha said, when I pull from my decks, I keep getting declutter your space. The spirits are calling me out on my clutter. Yes, yes. So what they're telling me for you guys is, like, every Friday, make sure that you're kind of saging or blessing your home. They said to also have a place of peace throughout your home. So that could mean there's several areas where you have like your favorite objects or your crystals or your angel statues or whatever you like, so that it's like you always have this positive flow of energy coming in. And then Jessica said, definitely need to clean my room. Okay, we have Samantha and Jessica getting called out here. And Becky, hey, Becky. Hello, Becky. For the people that just joined, I'm going through the energy of the week. I'm on the weekend right now, and then I'm going to pull cards for people individually. So for Saturday, this upcoming Saturday, we have Heavenly Helpers. Your spiritual team is guiding you through this difficult situation. And I feel like, Becky, they're showing me for you how you take photos of your dog and your dog is like sleeping and relaxing. That's what everybody needs to do. We need to rest. We need to be gentle with ourselves.
to have that pace. You know, sometimes I'll give you an example from me. Sometimes I'm like, so I'm worked up and I'm doing all the stuff. And then the next day I'm like so exhausted from being that way. So make sure you guys are kind of pacing yourself and things like that. And now for Sunday, we have the Tough Love card. And it says, tell the truth about something you have been avoiding. This is something that I'm bringing up. A lot of people are going through like a dark night of the soul right now. They're kind of, feelings come up, feel it, allow it to flow. Or we got to allow ourselves that grieving process for what's happening in our world and in society. And also this may be about habits that it's hard to change, or ways that we sabotage ourselves. So just make sure that you're gentle with yourself, but also like, hey, I shouldn't be doing that. I know that. I'm supposed to be stopping that behavior. How can I make it better the next time? How can I help myself to move forward instead of moving back? And they said also a lot of people right now are kind of going up and down with their energy. One day they're fabulous. The next day they're not doing well. Just kind of be gentle. Don't force yourself to keep the same pace every day. All right, so let's pull. I've got a couple card decks out here. The first person's name I see right here is Becky. And so if you guys want a card pull, just put your names in again. The Secret Language of Color. Here's for you, Becky. And I'm going to pull one from the bottom. And we have the color gray. And it says, learn to scan your body. So this one is often, these cards are about connecting with those colors and utilizing them in your daily life. And for this one, they're telling me about you looking within and seeing what's happening to your body at night, connecting with it and seeing how can I help myself to move forward. And yet I feel like for you, criticism comes out, like they're showing me about self-criticism or maybe of other people. And they said it's time to kind of bring in that forgiveness and for yourself to be more gentle on yourself. Okay, so that's what we got for you, Becky. Now let me go and see who else we have. Michelle. Hey, Michelle. Were you the one that gave me these True Love reading cards? Well, they are awesome. And they're telling me to pull from that deck for you, Michelle. So I'm going to ask, what do your guardian angels want to say to you? Guardian angels of Michelle. Okay, so we have inner peace for you, and it says I am enough, and it talks about journaling and feeling enough with everything that you're doing right now. Now here's all they're showing me. This is all the things that maybe you think you're supposed to be doing, but really this is where you're supposed to be, in balance, in peace, in joy. I do feel the energy of a lot of thoughts, heaviness about where am I going, where's my life, different things that it's like it keeps coming back in a cycle. So I feel like they're telling me if you wanted to get another reading, we can kind of address some of those things. But right now you're being guided to focus on that inner peace and where it's going to take you. Now let's go to Tiffany. I see Tiffany put her name down a couple times. So let's see, Tiffany. I'm going to use daily guidance from your angels for Tiffany. They told me go right to the bottom, so I'm just pulling one from the bottom. Let me see if there's any messages for Tiffany. They said that sometimes you're trying too hard, Tiffany, to take a step back and just be easy with what's happening in your life. They said they're showing me like a horse race and somebody's overdoing it sometimes, or they're trying to get to a certain goal or an outcome. They said stop and smell the roses. You're not going to get all the answers right now. I feel like there's an energy of pushing or forcing a person. So just make sure you're not, because the more that you push someone, you're going to push them away and not get the answers that you want. So we have entrepreneur for you. Self-employment suits your disposition and intentions. Working for yourself allows you to better follow your intuition and divine guidance. We are your co-workers and teammates who remain loyally by your side to ensure your success in all ways. So that's a card that we got for you, Tiffany. And Becky said yay. And now I see Annie Vina. Let's see, Annie Vina. They told me to go to this card deck. I got these off of Etsy. Love Notes to My Body. This is for you, Annie Vina. And the angels are saying that if you haven't been to one of these types of readings from me, that the messages could be for you too, not just for that person. So here we go. Annie Vina. Annie Vina. We have, dear body, I will value your opinions over others, even in the face of fear. So it feels like, sometimes I get a feeling, you know, like with medical professionals, they may tell you one thing, but your body is telling you something different. They're telling me to tell you, Annie, listen to what's happening with your body. And I do feel like they're showing me something up here at the top of your head. So that may be about grounding and centering yourself periodically. I feel like they said your psychic abilities and everything is really like blue. It's really open. So make sure that you're kind of grounding yourself and not getting lost in other people's stuff and then thinking it's your own. Now, they did tell me to tell you about a book, Dodging Energy Vampires. I forgot who wrote that book, but that one might be good for you to look into and any other people that resonate with this message. Now we got Maritza. Let's see, Maritza. Okay, I'm going to use the answer is simple for Maritza. Right now, they're just telling me right away one card, so I'm just going to ask Maritza's guardian angels, what do they want to say? We have invest in your spirit. Now, I feel like this is what you're doing right now, like your home business and the things that you're doing. Hey, everyone, if you want to know, Maritza does Color Street nails, and she does a party and has a page. So if you want to know and get in there, go ahead and join her thing. But she's another example of someone that is finding a way to make an extra income for something that is fun. So I feel like that is something that is needed. But they also said for you, invest in your spirit means take downtime. Taking time for yourself, your body. They're showing me your kids and everybody kind of being in your face, or you know, that's an example. So take that step back and focus on you right now. That's very important for you, Maritza. Think about, okay, what am I not doing for my body right now? What am I not doing for me mentally, my creativity? They always tell you to write and draw. So Jessica, all right, let's get Jessica. They're telling me to go to the Secret Language of Color. And I'm going to post some unboxing videos because I got so many decks. So I'm going to be showing those on my YouTube as well. If you want to know, like, should I buy this deck or not? I'm going to start doing that from now on with the decks that I get. So Jessica, we have Violet, create a balanced life. And they're telling me for you to connect with this caller. So we're going to ask the angels to come in now and bless everyone with this violet color. And it helps us to be calm and centered. So you could just visualize this purple energy coming in. And they're telling me that Archangel Michael is directing this energy into everybody now. So you could just say, I'm opening my heart to receive this. Yeah, they are talking about, it's like your life is kind of fragmented into sections. And they said everything needs to be all on one plate and be manageable. Whatever you can't get to that day, that's okay. To put some things aside. I feel like perfectionism is something that's being brought up also, to let go of that. Now we're going to go to Robin. Hey, Robin. Where do they want me to go with Robin? We're going to go to Intuitive Life Coaching for Robin. So let's just see. We have the card Connected. And it says, you are very connected to the heavenly realms. Now, they're showing me about you getting more in tune with them. So I don't know if that's something that you're currently working on, but they said you need to just focus on the name of your guardian angels before you go to bed at night, and then help you connect deeper with them. Bring them in and ask them to bless your dreams, show you who they are. And you need to do it every night when you go to bed. So it's like the more, if you do it for like a month, you'll start seeing things or experiencing things, or even in the morning, you may get certain feelings or visions if you're someone that can't remember your dreams. Sometimes they tell that to people that can't remember their dreams so that they can help them to start opening that to see their dreams better. So now I'm going to go to Colleen. Yes, please, for Colleen. Okay, I'm going to go to daily guidance from your angels for Colleen. And we have daydream. And I feel like this one is for everybody on here. So let's see, daydream. You will more easily hear and receive our messages if you daydream regularly. Relax and open your mind to receiving without directing your thoughts. Just notice any feelings, visions, or ideas as if you were watching a movie. This is the seat of creativity. Now, I feel like they're showing me about negative thoughts versus positive. So, and when you're doing this, I feel like they want you to replace any fears that come up during the day with like, okay, where do I want to be 4 months from now? Where do I want my home to be? Where do I want my job to be? And they even said have fun. Think about what vacation would I like to take when all this is over? Where would I like to go? And think about it daily. It's like they're saying for you to do a vision board, to create a vision board so it keeps you focused on not what's going wrong in the world or debating on this or that about what people are saying, but more of focusing on you and like, you know what, these wonderful things are planned and I'm going to make sure that I do them. And so Samantha, okay, let's pick Samantha. What do they want me to go for her? The answer is simple. Okay, Samantha. And they said, in your case, they want me to pull a Dear Body card too. Okay, we got one from the bottom, Samantha, and then we have Dear Body. And again, these cards may resonate for other people, so just make sure that you are, if it fits for you, take it in, write it down. Dear Body, I'm sorry for all the times I saw you in the mirror and wished you were somehow different. You are so beautiful just as you are. And they're showing me about these areas and here, and I feel like the angels are saying they're blessing your health and they've been there with you. They said that now is the time to kind of clear any negative feelings or emotions that are stored in here, or worries about where your life is heading and all that. I feel like they're telling me your problems are like luggage and you're still holding on to them. So there's a part where you got to make sure, okay, I ask my angels, help me to let go of this stuff every day. Help me to not carry it so close to me. Help me to let go. And then we have the card, lend a hand. So I feel like this may be people lending a hand to you, you lending a hand to them, focusing on, okay, what can I give right now that would impact other people that are suffering like me or going through the same things? Can I share my experience with other people so they know what to expect or what they can do to persevere? But I also feel about you, this card is about receiving. So make sure that you're allowing yourself to receive that help. I feel like there's a part of you that you have this female warrior and she can take on anything. But they're saying allow yourself to receive. They want you to focus on that every day, Samantha, and say, I'm receiving, I'm receiving. That's very important for you. So now we have, Becky said bingo. And Elizabeth Hernandez. Let's see what we get for you. I'm going to go to the secret language of color for Elizabeth. And hey, Elizabeth, I'm working on your reading still. She got a pet portrait and some other things that are in the works. So Elizabeth, I wonder what time it is in Hawaii. That's where Elizabeth is. All right, so we have watermelon. Have fun with your inner child. So I feel like they're telling me about you cleaning out the closet emotionally, physically, spiritually, like you're really motivated to work on things for yourself. But make sure that you're having fun along the way. You know, and I get that phrase about all work and no play. I know that's from The Shining, but all work and no play can make Elizabeth a dull girl. So if you haven't seen, I wouldn't advise you see that movie, but you know, they're using my experiences where I saw that a long time ago. So here we go, watermelon. And I feel like they're saying inner child, your inner child needs to explore and have fun. So make sure everything you're doing has a little bit of fun involved. And then Michelle said, you betcha about the True Love reading cards. And Carmen gave a heart. Tiffany, I gave a heart. Thank you. Annie Vina, she said, cool. Carmen. Kaylee Willis. Hi, how are you? Okay, so I'm just going to the people. I think I pulled a card for Carmen, didn't I? And for Annie. So let me know if I didn't pull one for you. Kaylee Willis. Let's see, what do we get for Kaylee? Alrighty, so I'm going to use Intuitive Life Coaching for Kaylee. We have Parting Ways, and it says, time to move on from this person or situation. So I'll put that up a little bit so you can see it better. But I feel like they're telling me for you that you're at a crossroads in life and you have to it's like you want to hold on to everything. And they're saying, make some space in your room and your heart for new people and new experiences to come in. Because I do feel a little bit of energy of holding on to things, maybe a little bit too tightly. And you know what? It is understandable considering the different things that we have going on today and what's happening in our countries. So now I'm going to go to Viviana. Let's see. Viviana. Which one do they want me to go? Viviana. Okay, they're telling me to go to the True Love reading card. All right. Okay, Viviana, we have love. And this one is about focusing on that energy, bringing in that divine love every day. They also said divine feminine. To focus on, they said let go of gossip or judgment and bring in divine feminine energies. Fill your heart, fill your love, your life with divine feminine. So I'll give you a way that is good to do is you can close your eyes. Say, I'm opening my heart center, bringing in divine love now. Divine love is filling my body, my energy, my life. Divine love is healing me now. Especially the people that are sick right now. You can bring in that divine love and feel it in all parts of your life. They said you can even wrap yourself in divine love as a protective shield. Like when you go into stores or you have to go out in the world. And the angels want me to tell people about this, that you can't ask them to sweep away the COVID-19. So they've been telling me that in several readings. And if there's any other healers watching, hello everybody, they want you to say it too. Okay, because people aren't powerless. Step into your divine power. So I'll give you an example of what I did. I walked in to like Walmart and then I was like, I asked the angels to bless everyone here, sweep the energy of COVID-19 away from me. Bless everyone for the greatest good. So always include the greatest good. So if it's supposed to impact them, it will, but you will still be shielded, okay? And thank you for the hearts, guys. So let's see who else. Now we have Annie Vina said, okay, goodness, you're feeling it too. Becky said, was just going to say that. Dodging Energy Vampires. Yes, that is a good book. Marissa said, thank you. Robin said, yes. Thank you, Archangel Michael. Jessica said, completely understand. Thank you. Robin said, yay. Thank you. Carmen gave some hearts. Robin said, that's beautiful. I will. Thank you. Becky said, purple amethyst for dreams. Yes, yes. Robin Lori, thank you, Becky. Carmen Polino, thank you. Paintings in the background are beautiful. What's the name of the deck? Which one were you talking about? Which deck? Thank you for the art in the background. Doing a lot more art. Samantha gave a heart. Thank you. Elizabeth Hernandez, 4:30 p.m. Mahalo for the message. Oh, yeah, Elizabeth from Hawaii. Kaylee said thank you. Carmen, thank you. I will. Viviana said thank you. Oh, okay. I didn't do Carmen. All right, Carmen, let's give you a card. I was talking to her earlier, and I was trying to do Facebook Live. YouTube Live, and they told me I don't have enough followers yet to go live on YouTube. And so I told her to hop on over here. She went over here. The one I used for Elizabeth. You know what? I don't remember which one I use. When I'm doing these types of readings, it's like the information comes in and then boom, it's gone. So here we have Carmen, empathic. Don't confuse other people's energy with your own. And I know that is something that you're becoming very sharp about. And they said some of the energy that you felt, oh yeah, Carmen, it's the secret language of color. That's the one that I did. Elizabeth reminded us, the color deck. So for this one here, don't confuse other people's energy with your own. I feel like you're becoming very good at determining what is mine and what is someone else's. But they're telling me today that you kind of absorbed more of her energy and it was overwhelming. And I feel like maybe that's why there needed to be this separation. What they said you could do. Okay, I'm going to give you this, guys. For people that, for whatever reason, there's a competitive energy. That's always something for you to look at and be, okay, why is that there? And things like that. What do I need to work on my part? But also for them, what are they showing me that I need to know? But as I was saying, they were giving me the information and then it left. But oh yeah, this is something that you can do. Okay, you have that person that's riding your back and they're being very competitive and they're following what you're doing and then copying it later at some point. Or there's just this energy of butting heads. You can just say great health, great wealth, and great distance. And visualize that person on a boat with their guardian angels. And they're sailing away from you. And their guardian angels are giving them presents, distracting them, and getting them away from you. But also help me to know, what do I need to learn from this? How can I advance my own soul? Where else can I go from here? Her triggering me is making me be more outgoing. Is it doing something in a positive way? So think about, okay, if she's triggering me, this competitiveness is triggering me and it's making me kind of do things that I'm supposed to do for myself that I see her doing. So think about that, all the different things. I feel like for you, though, they're telling me that you are becoming the master of knowing the difference between somebody else's energy and your own. And so we have, okay, Carmen said, oh man, I couldn't miss you. And Carmen said, thank you. Becky said, I like that. Thank you, Laurie. Okay, so since Becky has been responding a lot, I'm going to give you one more card, Becky. Let's see, Becky. I'm going to use the Psychic Tarot for you, Becky. And then I'm going to stop after Becky. Sacrifice. And then we have obstacles and challenges for Becky. So these are kind of what the cards look like. And they said that if this fits for you as well, take it in. Carmen said, thank you so much. You are so right. And Robin said, great health, great wealth, great distance. What a great bit of advice. Love it. Okay, so for here, I feel like they're telling me that you should not be, if you feel like your life is sacrificing things, that it's self-imposed, and to look in your life and see, where do I feel like I'm sacrificing things? Where are things not working out right? They said that you're a manifester, Becky, and whatever you think about, they said you have premonitions and you know about the future. So when things start happening, and you're like, dang it, I knew that was going to happen. I knew this was going to happen. I knew that lady was going to do that. Just make sure that you're stepping in and being, you know what, I want to start knowing when the positive things are happening. I'm going to focus on making those positive things happen for me rather than knowing when all the Murphy's Law stuff is going to happen. You know, like whatever the worst is going to happen will happen. And they said for you to shift that around, maybe read some more Law of Attraction books. Esther and Jerry Hicks have some really good books about the words that we say, what and how we say it, and things like that. I don't remember the exact name of it right now, but that's what they're bringing up for you. They said Law of Attraction. Just a reminder, because I know that you are a great manifester, but they said sometimes you're bringing on that energy of sacrifice and it doesn't need to be there anymore. There's no reason for you to sacrifice when abundance is waiting. It's like, here's abundance out on the outside on your porch, and you're like here. So I feel like a part of that is bringing that energy back in. Or I think maybe it's attached to old belief systems or relationships that you were in a long time ago that impacted you in negative ways. And for some reason, you're kind of carrying some of that energy forward. So you can ask your angels to ask your angels to clear out that old energy so that you can get some new energy coming in. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and stop here, and I'm going to try and maybe every Monday get on and do this. And because it is fun doing these types of things. So, all right, guys, take care.